Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Electricity generated from coal is responsible for 35% of climate change. The tragedy is that South Africa's electricity, 90% of South Africa's electricity is still generated from coal. It is an elaborate process that involves millions of value chain activities, which makes our dirty electricity very, very expensive. And all those activities are done with the sole purpose of creating pressure, which then drives the turbine and generates electricity. It then begs the question that, is there an easier way of generating this pressure? We have found a solution to that. Traffic transfers massive quantities of pressure onto the roads, so much so that a 2-kilometer stretch of the M1 highway with over 300,000 vehicles per day produces enough pressure to potentially power the entire country. Our internationally patented vehicle energy harvesting system harvests this pressure through an overlay that we put on top of an existing road. It then harvests this pressure explosions, feeds them into a traffic turbine, which then generates electricity. We built a lab prototype, which we've installed at our offices. And from a harvest length of a ruler, we were able to generate 1.5 kilowatts. 1.5 kilowatts is enough to power a low-cost house. We believe that vehicle energy harvesting system represents a paradigm shift in how we think about energy in general and electricity in particular, in that pressure, which is the most precious commodity in power generation, can now be harvested in its raw form from the road, and we don't have to mine and burn our mineral resources to create it. For centuries, we've spent trillions of dollars annually destroying the planet. We are now spending billions of dollars trying to create life on Mars. But with a change of perspective, we can potentially start saving our beloved money. And by the way, in the process, we'll also save the planet. Thank you.